Hey everybody, this is Petey from the Spin Rack. We also have,
Calvin Ellis, ready to rock.
now we're going to go off the path and we're going to do a trailer to Roadhouse. Also, there isn't that many other superhero trailers anyway, so this is an action trailer of a movie that was, I guess, has slowly become a cult classic. I guess I'll get into my history with Roadhouse at some point, but let's let her rip. It has Jake Gyllenhaal in it. If that's not enough for.
Before we start, do you have insurance?
What?
Your coverage good? Like, you have dental?
Oh, haha.
Is there a hospital nearby? Is it like too far?
About like 25 minutes, I'd say.
I just slapped you. Are you alright?
What?
So you like to fight? You ever win?
No one ever wins a fight.
This ain't the Holiday Inn now.
I'm moving.
A friend of mine suggested I come talk to you. I own a roadhouse out in the Florida Keys. Lately, it's been attracting the wrong clientele. I can pay you good money. Judging by your car, you need that.
Oh, I like my car.
Think about it.
I know who you are. Elwood Dalton. Big fan, man.
You guy's got a knife under his shirt. You just take a big step back and pop me in the face. You can do it.
Tell me about this bouncer.
That's all nice, like he's Mr. Rogers or something, but then he'll haul off. Really interesting guy, overall.
Grant wants to take the roadhouse away from me.
He wants to build some resort. I should warn you, people have a certain way of getting things done around here.
Hey, fellas. Looks like you're having a smashing night. Dalton! I got a tip for you. Don't let no one get this close.
Let me guess. You're gonna threaten me? Tell me to get out of town? I get the impression that you can't be threatened.
Once Knox is on the job, it's over, baby.
It takes a lot to get me angry, but when I am, I just can't let go. People seem a little aggressive around here.
Is that one in front of yours?
No, I just broke his arm.
All right, there we go. What do you say?
Oh man, I like Jake. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I have no interest in this show.
Okay, so ultimately, let me give you my history with this.
Okay.
I was in Kings Plaza, right? I don't think we lived there at that point. We were back in Brooklyn and went to Kings Plaza with friends and my brother, D-Man and Xavier. They decided to go see, no, was it Xavier? They decided to see Roadhouse. Me and I think Muffin, we went to see Wise Guys, right? So we came out and people were cheering on my brother and friends because all they did was do jokes through the entire movie. They were just cracking on the movie the entire time, right? So when HBO happened, it came on, so I was going to see what was so funny. And I really didn't, I mean, there's some simple things to it that he's like the way Cocktail, what's the name, Tom Cruise in Cocktail, where he was the specialist as far as mixing drinks. Dalton is the
Mix drinks and dance at the same time.
well, yeah, that's on that angle. But what's his name is the bouncer. He's the known bouncer around the world. Like everyone knows who the Dalton is. He's the mythic bouncer who's literally ripped someone's throat out. And they said, "Did you really?" And they keep trying to build up the myth. People saying, "Wow, I thought you'd be bigger. Did you really kill a man?" this, that, and the other, and that sort of thing. And I was like, totally not with the movie. And then, do you know? Well, she's not. She hasn't been a big actress, but they have an actress in the first movie, Julie Michaels, who plays the woman who's hot in pants in the town, and she's like the side piece to the boss, but she sees Dalton and she's totally taken with him. And Dalton somehow is able to push her off, and then, like he never has any interest in her, and of course he showed interest in her. She gets punched in the eye. You don't see it, but she has a black eye when we next see her and whatnot. And ultimately, Dalton falls for Kelly Lynch. And then Sam Elliott comes, who's also a historic bouncer, but he's older. He's older and been through it. And then to counteract Dalton, they find some other bruiser, who's this guy who comes into town, and he challenges Dalton. And of course, Dalton is iffy on this because he doesn't want to be in a place where he has to kill a man. But, he is being forced to it because his best friend, of course, Sam Elliott, gets injured. I can't remember if he dies or not, but he's forced. And Kelly Lynch, who's the girlfriend in it, she's like, you're going to kill yourself or you're going to kill somebody, but you can't keep living like this. You can't keep fighting. And you can't keep doing all this cool stuff while we're watching the movie. So ultimately, seeing this, they've kind of fixed the storyline, which I don't know they needed to fix it, where he's just a MMA guy who then becomes a bouncer who has these techniques, where Dalton was really against fighting. He was like, the fighting is the last thing to do. Like, there's things you can do to disarm people, to take things out without having to get into a fight, which was the thing that made sense in the storyline, that he was the bouncer that tried to utilize being nice and friendly, and if you had to use violence, then do it. But this one is saying, hey, you're going to use the Dalton techniques, but we have a really even bigger bar. We're going to do these action scenes and cool fighting. So it looks like it's going to be just a fun romp. But I think you can't do the movie without a Julie Michaels, Julie Michaels, who was also in, if you remember, one of those Jason movie where Jason goes to hell or something like that, where at the start of the movie, she also played the girl who beats Keanu Reeves behind in Point Break. She's like the nude girl who just starts wailing on Keanu Reeves. So saying she had a long friendship with Patrick Swayze. And luckily, Patrick Swayze's wife was on set, so they cheered her on doing all the stuff. But I'm pretty sure it would have been over had his wife not been on set all the day. But I don't think you could do this movie without that blonde that was in the story, a blonde like that, or someone who's. But obviously, his manager, she's kind of gorgeous, but they're kind of going the other way with it. Where this is just became a guys type of film. I was surprised to see a lot of people then kind of like that I knew like this movie, the original. So to do this other one and kind of get rid of the cocktail aspect where you had the most well-known bouncer in the planet, to try to make him into this try to explain it, to say, oh, this guy was down on his luck. This is going to be like the Earth One of Dalton, where we see how he became a bouncer and how he learned his techniques. And then later on, that's when he becomes that. But then ultimately, you got Conor McGregor. How do you feel about that? Having Conor McGregor here, have Jake Gyllenhaal ripped to, his muscle. Jake Gyllenhaal's muscles have muscles now. You have Conor McGregor in it. What do you think about that matchup?
I still don't care.
Okay, this is really a riveting review on this. Yeah. But ultimately,
what do you want me to do? I didn't see Roadhouse in real time. I know about
you know what the guys are feeling about you not seeing Roadhouse. At least, even if I had some issue with it, I've seen Roadhouse. It's on cable. It's the easiest thing to watch on cable because they repeat everything all the time. And you're saying no to repeat.
I didn't have cable. I didn't
Lies!
have cable. I had to go to my boy's house if I wanted to watch cable. No, I told you about this because they used to have the Yankees, and the Yankees used to be on Pix. on Channel 11, and then they took the Yankees off and they put them on Sports Channel, and I didn't have cable, so I had to go to my boy's house in order to go watch the Yankees. So that was the primary thing over there. And every time I went there, he always had chicks at the place. So I was trying to watch the game, and the chicks were starting to flirt. I wasn't watching any Roadhouse, and I was trying to watch the Yankees. It was not easy.
Okay, we'll have to let the audience forgive Cal for not showing up for Roadhouse, and I'll just say I'll send you
Yeah,
some,
forgive.
because at the same time I know it actually what's the name the actress, she got to play a lot of more hot in the pants type roles, but then she ultimately became a stunt woman. So I was wondering what happened to her, but obviously she gained a career being a stunt woman. But I guess that's about it. We have our March 21st. You got your Dalton, as Dalton is Jake Gyllenhaal now. So and you have some newbies. You got Conor McGregor, and I guess can hope for the best. I think they're saying one of the controversies was Jake wanted it to be released in theaters first, but I'm pretty sure they're getting a ton of money to do it on on Prime. So good luck with that, and maybe it'll lead to more movies and doing more stuff on Prime. But he's like the green light guy. He gets on your movie, you could get you're making it to the place. So it's and he does a lot of theater too. So good luck, and any other words?
Hey, go watch Roadhouse. Thumbs up from the Spinner. Thumbs up from the Spinnerack. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. What could go wrong? Go see it. Let us know what you think.
Spinner Rack.
We're out.